Welcome to another hip hop breakdown. My name is Ceech. Today we got the very beautiful Ava helping me out today, and we got some really, what is it? Sexy hip movement, if you will. All right, this is 4/8 counts. Actually, really 2/8 counts, but we're gonna mirror it doing the other side. So, without any further delay, let's check this out from the top with music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then other side. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, there it is. High five. Bam. Good. Let's break this down all the way from the beginning. But before we do so, I want to make sure that everybody is aware that every week I post hip hop breakdowns, hip hop dance moves, and tutorials. So, if this is helpful or beneficial to you or anybody that you know, hit the like button. It helps out a lot more than you know. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because I've been posting almost every day, guys. So here we go. We're going to break this down always. As always, when we do these breakdowns, always start with the bottom half. Okay, understand what the bottom leg is doing. Not the bottom legs, the legs, the bottom half of your body is doing. And then try to learn the upper half and then put it together. So those that have been here for a while, you guys know what to do, but this is more for the people who just joined us. All right, here we go. Let's break it down. Okay, so what we're doing is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the legs aren't really doing too much. We're not stepping like left, right, all over the place, but it's more of the hip. All right, so take a look at the hip. It's probably better to take a look at Ava's hip here, moving side to side. It's a lot easier to see with my shirt. My shirt's kind of covering me. So here we go. We're gonna go. So again, the arm that's raised, this is our right arm. Okay, so if you want to follow us directly, follow the right, or if you want to mirror it, just do the opposite. Okay, we're gonna do both sides anyway. So what I'm gonna do is this is more for the guys. The girls somehow, girls just figure out how to move the hips a little bit better. So for the fellas who are trying to learn this, I would think about more stepping. Okay, so if you want to look at my leg right here, my heel, you can't really tell, but if you really take a look, my heel's off the ground. What I'm doing is I'm stepping to the right, okay, and I'm stepping to the left. You see that? My heel hits down, right, left, and then right and right, or right and left. And right when I do the left side, my heel turns in. So I would say this is a little bit more difficult to learn just because the movements are just very subtle, okay? So you have to really watch this a few times. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So if you look at Ava's hip right here, she's going left. I'm sorry, this is more right for us. Rewind it back. Rewind it back. Here you go. Step to the right side, step to the left side, and then on this third step, and then you see how her heel, boom, turns. All right, turns, and she really puts the hip, accent the hip to that side. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about right there. If you don't, just rewind it back a little bit more. Now, watch the arms. All right. So what I've been trying to tell my students to do, it's more of like I straighten out the arms. If you guys see right here, right when I step, see how it's bent, and then boom, I straighten it out and I bend it, and then right when I step on the 2, boom, I straighten it out again. So it's almost like a lasso. Think of a lasso. If you're holding a lasso and you're kind of throwing it and whipping it. I don't know why I'm doing it physically right now because you can't really see me. But so what I'm doing is I'm throwing to the right. Rewind it back one more time. So I'm going to throw to my right side. Throw to the right. Throw to the left. And then this part, I'm going to throw and then it'll swing around. You can see my mouse moving around like this. 3 and 4. Does that make sense? I think Ava's doing a great job there too. So let's take a look. Throw to the right, throw to the left, and then swing around. Okay, cool. A lot of the female viewers, female dancers, you guys probably picked this up really easy. You're probably going like, see, you're spending way too much time talking about this. I'm talking to the fellas here, okay? Because for the fellas, it's a little bit harder for us to shake the booty. So here we go. Once you get that, next part should be a little bit easier, where this is more like a step touch. Step touch is kind of like a different version of two-step, where we step and we step back, okay? So going back to there, this is 3, this is 4. I'm stepping on the 5 right here. 5, 6. 6 is behind. 7, 8. All right. So again, I'm keeping my right arm doing all the work right here. Going back to the 5. So 3, 4. And on the 5, I'm reaching up, right? Reaching up to my right side. And then boom, snapping it down. I remember when I first taught this, I called it cherry picking, basically, or apple picking. You picking the fruit up from the high, and then bam, you put it down in the basket. All right. So apple picking or cherry picking, whatever you want to call it. You grab the fruit from the tree and put it down in the basket. So this is your 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Okay. All right. Moving forward. So again, we're gonna focus on the hip now. What I'm doing is I'm doing like think of a V, but it's an upside down V, okay? So the hip is gonna hit up and down, up and down. Let me rewind it real quick. So this is 7, 8. Right here, you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? Let's use Ava as example right here. So what happens is the hip is gonna, imagine there's a drum high on the hip and then low on the hip. So I'm hitting the drum high first. This is 5 and 6. This is the low one. And then high and low, okay? Actually, that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. My counts are messed up today. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, all right? So that's it. And as far as arms, we really just keep it on the side. This is a nice angle right there. Keep your hand on your waist here, okay? And then 5, 6, 7, 8. And what am I doing? I'm again, this is more of a hip movement where I'm stepping forward. I'm going to step, as I step forward, it's my hip that's going forward, right? Hip is going forward, and I step back, and the hip is going back. So relative to our body, the head is kind of staying put, but the hip is the one that's moving side to side. Like I'm going to step, and then back, and then step, and then together. So that's 7, 8. 7, 8 together. So going back to the 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got, here we go. We got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's a hip bump. And I'm going to step with my right foot. Right, left, right, and then together. Okay? So hopefully my breakdown makes sense. So if it does, that's cool, because now we're going to do the exact same thing, but left arm. Check it out. So left arm. Boom. Now it's the left arm. Everything is the same, but left arm. So I'm not going to really repeat it, but we're going to go through it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Ava's doing a great job. She's keeping her other arm, which is her right arm, right at the hip. I kind of got lazy, or I forgot. Anyways, I had it down. But the key is the left arm right there. Okay. And then 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Remember our cherry picking or apple picking right there? Okay. Now we're doing more of a booty bump right here, the high and low. So we're going to go high and low and high and low. Guys, if you want to do some TikTok videos or, short Instagram videos and stuff like that, this is one of those essential moves that you should learn, because it's really, really important, because for these TikTok videos and Instagram videos, you really can't travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like most of your cameras are placed on a tripod. So you got to be able to shake different parts of your body, like your hip and your chest and stuff like that. So I would say these hip movements and body rolls are very, very important. So anyways, going back to what we're doing. We got the high, low, high, low. Now you're going to step left side, left side, and then together. Again, while we're stepping that, it's really exaggerating your side-to-side hip movement. Guys, thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's rewind it all the way back and watch this one more time tempo, and after that, I hope you enjoy it, and see you guys on the next video. Peace, and I'm out.